Hello people, it's Monday the 6th of December 2010, and last Wednesday the 1st of December in the Western Mail and Echo, plans for Weir to generate green energy. Electricity could be sold. I'll read the article out. Weir, proposed site of a hydroelectric plant similar to one in Monmouthshire below. Don't know if you see that. Here we go. The River Taff could be used to generate hydroelectric power as it runs through Cardiff, under plans being considered by the City Council. Officers are proposing to install a generating plant using two large screw turbines at the Weir beauty spot. They believe the 400 kilowatt system could provide enough electricity to power 3 of the city's leisure centres for a year. If the plan is successful, officers say they could look at installing similar hydroelectric plants at 2 weirs downstream of Rhadder at Llandaff and Blackweir. Mark Stevens, the city's finance chief, said, "We recognise that there could be some environmental issues that we'll have to address over the coming year, but I am excited about the prospect of generating green energy. The plan has been developed by officers working on Cardiff County Council's target of reducing carbon emissions by 60%, after the initial idea came from a private company that approached the authority last November. The Council's preferred strategy is now to develop a power plant which is understood to have a price tag of less than 10 million itself. Officials say that with the benefit of the government feed-in tariff for green energy schemes, the plant could pay for itself in less than 10 years and last for more than 25 years. They are also looking at the possibility of selling the electricity directly to neighbourhood businesses. Leading officer Rob Green said that the plant was modelled on a similar hydroelectric plant that has been built at Osbaston on the River Monmouth in Monmouthshire. The 500 kilowatt plant at Osbaston is based on a screw turbine called Archimedean screw that was originally developed by the ancient Greeks to pump water upwards for irrigation. Mr. Green said that the great advantage on the River Taff was it allowed fish to pass through. He said the Taff Trail and the picnic spot currently at the site would have to be moved to the east to accommodate the plant, but that technology used was quite unattractive and had proved a tourist attraction in its own right in Monmouthshire. Plans have been developed in consultation with the Carbon Trust. Assembly candidate Julie Morgan, who is standing for Labour in Cardiff North, has already given her back into the scheme, arguing that it would not only generate green electricity, but the new fish pass and trap would be built and could help boost salmon numbers in the Taff. She said, "What we need now is action." Well, fuck a duck, as they say. Julie Morgan, my previous MP, who never once bothered when I shot videos of this in 2006 about water wheels, micro water wheels all along this weir. She never gave her back into that idea, did she, Crazy Dave? Oh no, she did not. No, she refused to respond. Now then, on the same page as this, council's ready to sign up partnership plans. And this is about 2 councils in Wales who are going to share things. Now, I first shot a video asking, well, have we got too many, councillors in Wales for the size of the population? So there we go. The plan has been developed by officers working at Cardiff after the initial idea came from a private company that approached the authority last November. I approached the authority. I sent Mr. Berman this in 2006. And all other councillors this in 2006, not a dicky bird. Now then, do you remember this one? Wales loses 1 billion to London in rent scandals. That was when, Dave? Oh yeah, the 13th of September 2010. Well, in the same Wednesday edition that this was in, council rent hike for 5,000. Nearly 5,000 council tenants in the capital are set to face a hike in rents as part of a wholesale shake-up. Cardiff County Council is planning to set a universal tariff across the city to replace more than 125 different rates in separate areas of the city. Now then, the Cardiff County Council are returning 11 million a year to the Treasury because they're getting more in rent monies than they're spending. And yet they're going to hike people's rents. And it's a little tiny article on page 3, and nobody is questioning, excuse me, they're giving 11 million back to the Treasury every year. Why are they hiking rents? Well, are they going to give more back to the Treasury? Is it more council housing benefit fraud, Crazy Dave? Is it Mr. Peter Vaughan, Chief Constable? I wonder. Anyway, so I found that really strange, considering that article by the Western Mail. The same sister paper, Wales Online, Wales Online. Now then, to my second open letter to Carwyn Jones on the 8th of, what was that, October? No, November, Dave. The 8th of November, I received this from Anne Hallett, who, I'll read it to you. Dear David Gabriel, thank you for the letter to the First Minister, Carwyn Jones, dated the 2nd of the 11th, 2010. This is receiving attention. We aim to respond within 17 working days, i.e. by the 26th of the 11th, 2010. Please note that if you have written to more than one minister, you will only receive one response. Yours sincerely, Anne Hallett. Well, it's now the 6th of December, and baby, and so far, nothing. I don't know, is Mr. Carwyn Jones not on the case? Can he respond? What's going on? I'd like to be friggin' rehoused, please. After so many years of total criminal negligence, I'd like to be, and I'd like a bit of kudos for this stuff. You know? Crazy Dave's idea to put renewable energy stuff on these weirs, and I'm going to put this in a blog, and I'm going to copy paste the URLs of those videos, and then I'm going to send it to whoever who don't get my emails anymore, but I'm going to post it on Twitter, because I've been tweeting different things. Mr. Carwyn Jones, is he complicit in the criminal or discrimination of Crazy Dave by the Welsh Assembly Government and Cardiff County Council? Well, Chief Constable Peter Vaughan, I really think he is, sir. I really think he is. And Julie Morgan, in the prospective Labour candidate for Cardiff North in the next Assembly election, an unfit, proper person, sir, to be an Assembly member, given her discrimination towards myself and all the issues I raised at her door. And you can see those. Oh, go, Mr. Vaughan, go and have a look at the one email scandal for Gordon Brown. And you tell me, sir, after reading that blog and the email I received from her office by mistake, that she hadn't been discriminated against this constituent when she was an MP. And personally, sir, I'd like to see the House of Parliament, whatever commission that they've got there, whatever scrutiny committee they have there, retrospectively look at what she did while she was my MP about any issue I raised at her door, and then tell me that she wasn't discriminating against me, the same as her husband, the First Minister, Rhodri Morgan, wasn't. Because I stood outside the Welsh Assembly for 2 years on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and Mr. Morgan just walked by smilingly, and I'd like to have that addressed, because nobody should be forced to live in a property like this. They wouldn't live in there. They'd be out of here like no tomorrow. So I'd like some help, and I'd like Mr. Carwyn Jones answering questions of First Minister's questions about his discrimination towards Crazy Dave and his previous First Minister's discrimination towards Crazy Dave. And I'd like a little bit of kudos off the Western Mail and Echo for the issues I've been raising. It's nice to see that they're being done, finally. I'm wondering about the water wheel at Menning Griffith. I'd like to see that reactivated, and I wonder what the efficacy of its output is to these screw turbines that they're going to have. Screw turbines. Don't know if you can see that, it's a little bit dark, but there we go. So that's a screw turbine. You can find it if you go on the web somewhere, look it all up. But yeah, I'm going to put the Menning Griffith up one there and see what happens. So it's 9:18 and we gotta go.